Um, Razor, what's up? Razor. Oh, did you make a sandwich? No, that was Gal. He made a sandwich. Um,
Yeah, sorry, I was on
yeah,
mute.
you heard this little exchange between Brahm and Agalarian, the robed figure. His charge being King Jonah. And you just see him straighten up his robes and just waltz right in.
Who hasn't jumped in the portal yet in the room?
Um, Winnell is still looking at the guardsmen trying to repair their legs. Pip is kind of a gnome, about 4 and 7 inches tall, old woman, just looks at the portal in wonder, um, observing it similar to the wizard who was observing it. Um, Gao has gone through. Merchant is chilling out, so to speak. And yeah, I think it's Razor, Winnell, and Merchant that have not gone in.
All right,
Um,
so I'm gonna turn to the gnome lady,
mm-hmm.
and I'm going to say to her, "Have you seen anything like this before?"
Couple times.
I say, "Do you have an idea of what caused this?"
If I had to guess, it would probably have been a person using a relic which pumped enough power to hold this gate open for more than a minute. If you're gonna go in after your friends, I suggest you should do it soon because if you observe the circular nature of the portal and how it's slightly changing shape now, then it's not gonna stay open for very long, and you might lose your friends if you stay here much longer.
So I'm gonna ask her. It seems like you know a lot about this. Coincidentally,
Yep.
what brought you here?
Oh, I live here. I'm the matron of the orphanage.
I say,
You notice she has a symbol of Melora, the goddess of nature, on her chest. I mean, you know who exactly that is. Like,
yeah.
so she has a connection to nature and stuff.
All right, so I'm just going to give her a bow and then say I'll be on my way,
All right, have fun storming the portal.
and I'm gonna go through.
Okay. Henwil, you're there. Tester's, kind of crouched next to you, looking at the guy, and he says, "Well, if you want that interesting place, you better get a move on. I can take care of this guy." And he has this wide grin looking at you. I wish I could go, but I got duties here.
So the place is beyond the portal.
Yep.
I think for like 2 seconds I asked. Okay.
Oh,
So you walk
hold
up.
on. He whistles, and that orange cat comes trotting up. You might want to take this guy with you.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right.
I like crouch down and try to pick it up.
All right. The cat lets you pick him up. You can, put him in your bag or something. He's cool in there. Tester says.
I put the cat in the bag.
Oh,
Put him-
and one more thing. Um, he reaches in his pocket and he pulls out some parchment with a seal on it. You're not sure what the seal is. You may have to take a minute or two to look at it. Um, if you see myself, please give this to me.
If I see yourself.
Yep, if
I
you see
think-
me, give this to me.
Fine, I can do that.
Thank you. Oh, and he goes down. He pulls out some bandages and starts helping the guard that had the guards who have the crushed legs. Um,
I think I take like 2 steps away and then I would turn around and ask, what can I expect on the other side?
Perfect. Great question. You can expect a very grumpy wizard. Who's feeding back, by the way? I hear myself talking. Oh well.
Yeah, I also hear you twice.
Anyways, yeah, I think it's. Hold on.
It's Gao, I think.
Yeah, it's Gal. All right, 1 second. Okay. Yeah. So you said so you can expect a very grumpy Agalarian, and he points to to the portal. He just went through. You'll see him. You can expect some death. Death is always on the schedule, and you can expect me. And I suspect you may encounter an angry god of sorts. I
Alright,
can't
big
tell you much
buttons.
more than that. I mean, paradox, time paradox, it's that kind of thing.
Oh, will I be traveling back or forward in time?
I can't tell you that either.
Well, I have the cat at least.
He's a lot of good help. He'll help you on your way.
Well, I get better judgment. I start moving to the portal.
All right, have fun. Oh, and tell myself that stop being such a dick to everybody.
I will definitely do that.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Merchant, you just saw several people just go through the portal. Pip is still looking at it. She has that mithro trombone that was, on your table on her back now with wrapped around with a strap or something.
Okay, I'm gonna think to myself, it seems jumping through random portals is all the rage. If I want to stay trendy and relevant, I must do so myself.
Yes, I guess you should. Pip kind of looks at you, looks at the portal, looks at you, and says, huh. Okay. She digs in her pocket and she gives you a pouch full of coins, a small pouch full of coins. I think I owed you more for that mithril trombone than you let on. So, I know you were being very nice to a very old lady, and I appreciate that. So hopefully this will help you on your journey while you're there.
I'm gonna look angry. So how dare you withhold that money from me? What if I had not come here? Would you have walked away and not paid me? How dare you? I'm just gonna walk through the portal.
I feel very sorry, Sunny. And she kind of bows her head in shame, slight shame. And it's so if you're going through, have fun. I'll probably see you soon.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna whistle back to my cart. Hopefully that donkey will follow me and just gonna walk through the portal.
Okay. Hopefully that happens.
Otherwise I have no gear.
We'll say the donkey is following you at some pace.
Yes.
Because donkeys have good hearing, I think. Every freaking animal seems to have better hearing than humans, other than I don't know. Okay. I think that's everybody through the portal. All right. So for everybody who's crossed the portal, when you go to the other side, you are met with a reddish rocky landscape. There is rocks as far as the eye could see, and there is plumes of smoke in the distance, and there are animal footprints on the ground. You're not sure what kind of animal. You gotta take a look at them. And it is currently probably noon wherever you guys are. So Gal was the first one through the portal. This is what you see. And shortly after you ran through the portal, a lot of other people joined you. About 6 others. We'll say 7 because Alex isn't here today. What are you guys going to do?
The first thing I'm gonna do is just immediately when I see those animal footprints, I'm just gonna start following them.
Okay, so
we see no other knowledge. We see no other people that were in the building before.
It is a desolate landscape.
That's my knowledge nature to find out where the rocks would be in geography.
Geography-wise? Okay. And according to your knowledge, the portal behind you is getting... So as soon as you guys leapt through, it started shrinking at a fairly quick pace. I mean, if you wanted to go back out, you still have time to. But for a brief minute. but it's clearly shrinking at this point. The tracks are headed north. You think, if your brain isn't scrambled by just coming through a giant portal. And Gao, you suspect that you are in Skorukh. That is your best guess. Given the volcanic-like nature of the mountains and the rocks, the volcanic lava rock you're standing on currently.
Yeah, I bend down and I like taste it, and I'm like, and then I just kind of stand up, and I'm like, I think we're here.
I'm gonna put on my hat.
Okay. Your hat.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. You put on your hat. What's special about this hat?
Protects me from the sun.
Yeah, it's true. It's pretty sunny right now. Merchant, your donkey meanders through the portal just before it closes. Because why not?
Carrying myself.
What's your donkey's name, by the way?
Osay.
OC. Okay. All right. So the ass just meanders through the portal, and kind of just stands next to you. Not perturbed at all by the change he just went. Well, the change of scenery he just went to. Razor, you start walking towards. So the animal tracks, just quick glance, especially Winnell. Quadruped. Looks like a fairly large creature. It's large, circular in nature, not hoofed. It could be an odd-toed ungulate, maybe something that is as big as a rhino, and there's actually a couple set of tracks that resemble this. No cartwheels though, which is the strangest thing. So Gal, you think you're in Skorukh. Razor, you start following your tracks. Merchant, you're probably looking over your donkey and getting your gear out or something, I think, or what are you doing?
No, just sorting through whatever he's carrying.
Okay. Winnell, what are you up to?
I think I want to study the tracks more to tell what kind of animals and how long time ago it was.
All right. The tracks are very fresh. You couldn't have missed them. The animal ran at full speed. Let's see. The animal in question, that you are looking for is, where is it? Is what you think you suspected when you first glanced at them. You rolled nature, right? Right.
No, I didn't roll anything.
Okay, roll nature for me, please. Definitely has to be a giant goat of some sort. Giant goat. Can't be anything else. It's a giant goat.
The fauna here is strange, I say.
It could have been a giant donkey too. Who knows? Akros.
I'm kind of I look wistfully at the portal as it's shrinking.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Henry.
Henry's
you didn't follow
waving
me?
at you. Single tear from his eye.
Yeah.
And it's like that slow wave at the end of a movie where it's like, bye.
Henry.
No. I love. Portal closes.
Who does he love? That's weird. I don't know. So I just kind of sheath my sword and look around at the people that are around me, just kind of trying to judge the situation.
Okay. Brahm, you have a hat.
Yep.
And so Aguilarian's there standing with you guys, and he's his finger in his mouth, and he tests the wind, and he's bending over and looking at the tracks, and he is just he's taking in the scene, and he's like, Interesting. Very, very interesting. Um, Gao, are you, what are you, so you tested, you think you know where you are. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go investigate the tracks also.
Okay. Do you have nature?
Nope.
You agree with Winnow. Giant goat.
All right. I
Giant
keep my
fucking
maul
goat.
out, and I'm like, it's a giant goat. Be prepared for anything.
I mean, you could
It's
triple
so
it with its,
strange.
yeah, I know, like, with its giant hooves, who knows?
I pull out my bow.
Um, let's see. Let me get the second map out. Ooh, no, that's not the one I wanted. There we go. And let me just enlarge this, and then I can put you guys on it. Okay, and Razor's already, going up ahead, and Gal is following the tracks, and you think after walking for a couple of minutes, are you guys running ahead, or are you guys walking briskly, or are you on a donkey, or what?
I'm probably walking and keeping my wits about me. I just jumped through a portal, and I don't know where I'm at.
I would say I'm walking briskly, very briskly.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just walking too.
All right. Just
I'm
walking
walking
very.
as well. Try to talk. I think I talked to everyone, ask where their names are and stuff.
Yeah, you guys should, introductions could be made while you guys are running after your loved ones. I will, and I have to make a road because this road doesn't. There's no like definite road on this. So.
Wow, so unprepared. Come
Oh,
on.
shut up.
So you want to do character intro then?
Yeah, sure. Why not? While I do this. We could start with Razor and then go from Razor to Hanwell. Just go.
All right.
Do-do-do. So, Razor, what do you look like to everybody else?
I'm a big red dragonborn standing at like 7 feet tall. I have a very red chainmail to match, except that instead of chain links on it, if you look close enough, it's like a really strong oak instead.
Okay. And Winnell, what do you look like, and where you carrying right now?
Yeah, I'm almost 6 feet tall,
Mm-hmm.
and I have red hair and green eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I wear a leather armor, and I have pulled out the bow, a long bow.
Okay.
Other stuff that you will see on me, just let me check. I have a necklace with a claw on it.
Okay.
I also carry on the bag you can see there is a grappling hook and some rope, and I also have an earring
Mm-hmm.
that looks a little special. It's like this wooden thing on my ear and with a feather on it. It looks a bit strange,
Okay.
actually. It's not really heavy, so it doesn't pull the ear down, but it's kind of big, like this big.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And I have a cat with me.
Yeah, now you have a cat with you. And the cat really hasn't said anything. He just goes meow, and he just pokes his head out and goes back to sleep. Because that's what cats do. All right, and Akros, what do you look like?
I am a tiefling with reddish skin. It's not super red, but it's kind of like reddish brown, kind of, and horns that go straight up, and golden eyes and black hair.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wearing chainmail with the insignia of the Wingfall Militia.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of have this like tattered piece of blue cloth that I have wrapped around my arm.
Right.
It has kind of a weird symbol on it that you guys wouldn't really know what it is, I guess, unless you've seen it. I don't know. And I have a great sword on my back.
All right, cool. All right, and there we go. And there's going to be 2 of these. Okay, and Brahm.
All right. I am a half elf. I'm about 5.5 feet tall. I have dark. I have lighter hair. It's kind of like a dirty blonde
Mm-hmm.
with hazel eyes, and I have leather armor with some colorful robes wrapped around it, with a lute and a short bow on my back.
Okay. All right. So let me bring you to this map. So after traveling for a few minutes, you do see people ahead of you now. There we go. There is a group of 3 pack animals. They look like giant rhinos. And
Where are the goats?
yeah, where are the goats? So 3 rhinoceros-looking creatures, and it's not a carriage behind them. It's like a caged like cart, and driving them are devil-looking humanoids. Not tiefling, but more probably devils or demons. You're not sure which. But as soon as you are in sight, they're already going at a pretty brisk speed, fast speed. So Aguilarian just kind of looks at the horses, looks at you guys, and he says, "Oh, all right. Let me just put your characters on here too. Give me a second, please." Do 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 do.
Well, I'm gonna finish character introductions.
Yes, sorry about that.
am. It's okay. I am a mountain dwarf, bald. Not really that muscular for a dwarf because I rolled crappy on stats. But pretty stout. Got a full beard. I have a backpack. My maul is ready in my hands. You see a miner's pick, some rope, and 4 javelins on my back. And I have a ring on my finger.
Okay. Merchant. Why are you Mrs. Doubtfire? Just why?
What do you mean? That's obviously Merchant Hill.
Obviously. Two. So that's 6 of you. And Aguilarian is going to be right here. That's not what I wanted. That's a chick. I'm just gonna get a wizard. That's what he is anyways. And that works. No. That works. Alright. And he will immediately cast here we go.
You said there were cages in the back?
Huh? Yeah, they're cages, and it appears to be people in those cages.
I'm going to take my rope and tie it to my javelin.
Okay, excellent. Okay, he's gonna do that. Okay. Aguilarian, casts Move Earth, and the earth ahead of the pack animals turns to a mud, and the pack animals immediately just halt in front of it. So he turns it right. I need a polygon. Polygon, and this, and God damn it. Sorry. Why isn't shapes working? Shut up, Demi. Shut up. Polygon. Okay, fuck it. Just fuck this. He turns the earth to mud right here, and then we can start initiative if you guys want to attack or just run up or something. But the people that are on the heads of the who are driving the caravans immediately stop, turn around, see you guys, say, "Oh shit," and it's time to roll initiative.